Hello to all my kids and families out there. I hope this video finds you all well and healthy and you guys are enjoying some time together at home. This is a short video to show you how you can adapt some scissors at home to help your child learn how to cut. Typically, when children learn how to cut, they fully open and then they close. And they open and close. When that gets combined with the paper, it results in very choppy cutting because they have to fully open and close the scissors, and then there's not a smooth cut. So what I do at school is I take regular scissors and I adapt them by putting some claspless hair ties on them to help them so that the scissor blades, you cannot completely close the scissor blades, and which results in the paper always staying in the blade when they're learning how to cut. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So you take a regular pair of scissors and then a claspless hair tie. It's just a regular hair tie with no metal clip on it. You take the hair tie and you wrap it around the top part, the handle part of the scissors, like that. And then you take another hair tie and put it around the bottom part, like that. So now you cannot completely close the scissors. There's always a little gap that stays open. But what happens is when they're learning how to cut, that keeps the paper in the blade, and as they cut, it ends up resulting in a much smoother cut, like that, with these scissors. Now, if your child goes really fast with their scissors and cut right through super fast, I slow them down by taking a third hair tie and I wrap it around both handles. The more wraps you make around, the more resistance it is and it's harder to open. So now it takes a lot more work to open and close those scissors. So depending on if your child is a really fast cutter, that the more wraps you put on there, the more resistance it'll be. You don't want too much resistance. You just want it enough that they have to work a little bit harder and it'll slow them down when they're cutting. So that's how to adapt scissors. Now when kids are learning how to cut, the very first thing they learn how to do is to snip. So snipping is when they just make a single cut at the bottom. Cut, cut, cut. That's learning when they learn how to snip. They just make little lines. And then they learn how to cut through a 5-inch piece of paper. Like that. Once they can cut through a 5-inch piece of paper, you give them an 8-inch piece of paper and have them cut through the 8-inch piece of paper, cut all the way through it. No lines yet, just cutting right through. And after they do good with the 8-inch, then you give them an 11-inch piece of paper and they have to cut all the way through that. Once they can cut through all those different sizes of paper, then they're ready to start cutting lines, straight lines, curved lines, and then simple shapes. So I hope this video will help you and your child at home. If you want to send me some videos or some work samples, I'd love to see them on Remind. You guys know how to contact me through Remind, and I'd love to see your work. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me because I'd be glad to help you the best I can. I hope everyone's doing well and happy cutting.